4, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Gio Gonzalez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So stepping in, Sammy Pitts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is line to left. Parra is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Coming to the plate now, Sava Tavitsi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo, first at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. And a snap one over to first, and the runner back. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Hit high and deep to left field. Parra looking up. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 43 on the year for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Settling in now, Jeff Pitts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike. Gonzalez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hester has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Sonny Yap will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Stepping into the box, Felipe Burke. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Pitts looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Ray Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Theo.
So coming to the plate, Theo Hester. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one just missed outside. Yeah, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1. The 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. The average coming in at 266. 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard to short. Hits over to his left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Popped him up. Segura calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pitts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
One strike.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Batting ninth, Pedro.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Sonny Yap. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Pitts, base runner at first with one out. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Sammy.
Digging in for his second at bat, Sammy Pitts, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Fastball called for strike two.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike three. Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Gerardo Parra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Parra, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Gene Segura standing in. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired and there's one away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And to score, the runner from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So striding in, Phil Thomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Thomas stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here it comes, 2-0. Here's a strike. Moustakas leads off first with one away. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Gio.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Felipe Burke, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. He's outside for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a control.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Popped up, hits. He's calling for it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one-run scores here in the frame. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to one on the scoreboard. We've played two full. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies 1. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Sava Tavitsi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Now batting, Jesse Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That misses wide. One ball and one strike.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Booth Bobo dribbled up the line. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Alonso waits on it. One away.
Now batting. Jeff.
Digging in now, Jeff Pitts. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in, Ray Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Second baseman, Ray Frazier.
The pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Pitts waits on it. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Theo Hester. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch on its way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Standing in, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Hester stands at first with 1 out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In is Gerardo Parra. Popped him up. Hits. He's got it, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Striding into the box, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
How about it?
In now, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
Swing, and he pops him up. Segura into shallow center. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Ready now, John Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2.
How about it? The pitcher, Sonny. Yeah.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny. Yeah, he successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Stepping in, Gene Segura, over 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Third baseman,
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. The 0-2 once more. Misses off the plate.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Three-two pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Phil Thomas.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Phil Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Moustakas, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2. Popped him up. Tavitsi is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 47.
So here now's the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sammy Pitts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Up next for the Rays, Sava Tavitsi. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3 as the lead remains 3-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Felipe Bird. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count now, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Ray Frazier. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 is a swinging strike on the fastball. Burke aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Bobo shading to his right. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 00.
Ready for another shot now. Theo Hester. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. Pitts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
First baseman, number 23, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's set and the pitch. In the dirt. The throw will go to third and he nails him at third. Great throw. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score holds. It's 3-1. At the plate, Booth Bobo.
Leading off with the Rays, catcher, Booth Bobo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 full count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
On its way is pitch number 75. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Connor hits, waits on deck. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The next 3-2. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Connor hits.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Outside, 3-0 now. .3-0 pitch. Tapped down the line. Moustakas moving to his right on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. From the stretch. Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. Rays strand just the 1, and it's still 3-1. Now in the box, Yonder Alonso. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, This is going to be a tough day.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The left fielder, number 10, Gerardo.
Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Popped him up. Bobo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lamar Mota will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Oscar Aviles is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now at the plate, John Pitts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, right fielder, John Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitts on at first. Nobody out. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Sammy Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 home. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in, Sava Tavitsi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Booth Bobo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. From the stretch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Rays leave him loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Phil Thomas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts moves over. 1 away. So striding forward now, Oscar Aviles. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pitts giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So digging in now, Felipe Burke. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burke is underneath this one. 1 down. Striding in, Connor Pitts.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike. So 1-1. Pitch popped up. Alonso has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays as the lead remains 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Gil Cruz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 0.
Hack Winger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now to the plate, Ray Frazier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch is popped up. Pitts waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. In now, Theo Hester. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman, number 23, Yonder Alonso.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yonder Alonso. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
In is Gerardo Parra. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. One and one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hack Wingard.
Standing in, Hack Wingard. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alonso over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Ready once again, Sammy Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Burke moves over. And that ends the Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it's still 3-1. Gregory Pitts takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Gregory Pitts.
Gene Segura standing in.
Leading off in the
Hey,
bottom
not
of the
an
ninth.
easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Jason Kipnis come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Right over the middle, knee high. This year against right-handed pitching, Kipnis has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Edgar Rodriguez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Edgar Rodriguez.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Segura, the runner at second with 1 away. Slurve in there. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Set and the payoff pitch, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Oscar Aviles. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sonny Yap records his 14th winning decision of the season. Gregory Pitts earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.